That'll do it today.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Hello everyone, this is Jeff, Lorena and Whiskey with Back to Country, and we went shopping today.
Yep, as you can see, I got a big piece of sea purlin in front of my face here. So I decided that we're gonna make another change to our building. We had that one drive-in door that was 12 foot wide by 14 foot high, and the other two doors are both 14 by 14. We decided to change our configuration and make it 14 by 14, the other door. So in order to do that, the only piece of steel I needed was a 14-foot header. So that's what we got here. The reason it's in my face is because I didn't want to hook up the big old trailer to the dump truck to go to town. And so I just had the folks at the Metal Mart cut the piece to 14, and we ran it out the back window all the way through the inside window, and we stretched 14 foot just as well as we could so we don't have a lot of overhang out the back. It ain't that far, so I figured it'd do. So we're getting that done. We had a cold spell hit us, got about an inch of rain, and temperatures dropped again, and so we was burning through propane like crazy. Ran out of propane in the middle of the night and realized I got 4 empty propane bottles. It's time to go get some propane. So we loaded up all the empty bottles, went to Tractor Supply and got those filled. And you know, Tractor Supply is one of the only places that still charges by the gallon for propane. So it ended up about $16.07 or 8 cents per bottle, which is a couple dollars cheaper than trading them. So you know, penny saved is a penny earned, right? And anyway, then we went and filled up with gas, but before we could fill up the truck and a couple of jugs I had, we had to go put out a mortgage on the property to pay for it. So you know, I think it's a good time to invest by just buying 5-gallon jugs of gasoline. I'm sure you'll double your money at the rate things are going, but it is what it is. Sooner or later, something's got to give. Anyway, that's where we're at. Stick with us. Let's see how it works out.
Whiskey, are you supervising Daddy? Are you supervising him? Good boy. We just took down our 12-foot door, and we are modifying it to be a 14-foot door now. Here's the piece, one of the pieces, and here's the other one. And Jeff is getting ready to do some cutting. He's gonna cut about 1 foot.
Yep, 1 foot off each side to move it out, so total of 2 feet gain.
From 4 pieces. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3, and that's 4.
Hey folks, Jeff here. It's like day 16 of our build, something like that. Really quit tracking the days now, mainly because we're just down to like little punch list items. We've got just a bunch of you know, small stuff to do that we're still figuring out. We've wow, I just saw a fox cross the road just down below me. That he was moving a bit though. But it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and he's out running around. So anyway, I digress. We've quit tracking days because we're not really doing the big structure stuff now. We're just doing little punch list items. Some of it is just stuff that we want to do. You know, we worked the other day to get the twist out of one of the rafters, get that all plumbed up, and it's good to go. We've got all our bracing on up there. Still got to go around and put bracing on girts, and we've still got this end wall to finish here. We've got one girt that goes up top, but you can see where the straps are connected. We've got a cable bracing that goes in there, so you know, it's one of those things that we just haven't got to yet, but we'll get to it. It's not a major ordeal. The main thing that makes it a project is we've got to drill holes in the girts, and basically the only guidance that we've got is that the holes should be 1 inch by 3 inch, and they should be centered. But as far as the exact location, you got to figure that out with the cables and everything. So we just haven't got to that yet, but we will. Today what we're working on is we're changing out the door. So we decided to do the mod and go from a 12-foot door to a 14-foot door, and so far it's going really well. If you look up at those girts, we cut 1 foot off of each girt, re-drilled new holes. And then up at the top, if you can see on that eave, there's 2 sets of holes out there. That's because we went 12 inches out and drilled a new set. Same thing over on the other side. Girts are all cut and drilled. The eaves have the holes drilled in them. And so what we're doing now is just getting ready to start here, drilling new holes. So these anchor bolts, you know, we put in when we poured the concrete, but since we decided to move out 12 inches, what we're going to do is we're going to grind the cement. So you can see here we've got a slope coming in at the door's entrance, so we'll want to grind that out 12 inches so that we still have a slope like that. We'll use that diamond cup wheel and grind that out, and we'll cut those bolts off flush with the concrete, so they'll basically just be 2 smooth pieces of steel that are shiny spots, whatever. And then we'll go out 12 inches and we're going to drill new holes and put in new anchor bolts. So we've got these wedge anchors, and basically they're 8.5 inches long, so we're going to put about 7 inches of that into the concrete. So that should be plenty long. They're 5/8 just like the originals, and I think mainly at the door we're talking shear strength, not we should have no like upward pull or anything on these bolts. So you're just really worrying about shear for wind shear, or I guess if you bump into it or something. But that's kind of the point of going from a 12 to a 14-inch door, to give us more space. We like the other doors that are 14 better, so we decided to do that. So we're gonna hit these concrete holes with the hammer drill and a 5/8 masonry bit, and let's see how that goes. sure if we're hitting rebar or a rock or what, but it all of a sudden has slowed down on us. Unfortunately, we started drilling into the concrete to put the new anchors in, and we are hitting rebar on every hole. So my little hammer drill that I was using just ain't cutting it, so we ordered a bigger hammer drill with SDS type bits, and then we ordered some special Diablo rebar demon bits or something like that, they're a 4-tip bit that are supposed to cut through rebar. So when Lorena comes back in about a week, we'll see how that goes. Until then, the door modification will wait. Okay, when we started drilling these holes, we got down I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches, and we hit rebar in every single hole. So a regular masonry bit, concrete bit, they were just burning up the tips. They would not go through the rebar. So we did a little research online, and this is the Diablo rebar demon, and it's supposed to go through rebar. We also had to buy this drill, but let's see what this drill does. I don't want to say that was easy, but that was easy. I don't want to jinx myself. What I need to do is measure that bit so I know how far I'm going down, because I don't want to go too far. But man, that was easy. Okay, I just marked this off around 7 inches. My anchors are 8.5, so that should be good. All right, let's try another one. Oh. Bites a little bit. That was really easy. My regular hammer drill was not even putting a dent in this once it got down to the rebar. Okay, folks, the proof is in the pudding. I cannot believe what a difference that made. So we used 3 different 5/8 masonry bits, and every one of them just got stopped dead in the same spot. This didn't even blink. I mean, it went right through it and kept on going down to the depth that I wanted it to go. So I'm going to say definitely Diablo rebar demon. They make several different sizes of bits. This one is for the SDS Plus. They also make the SDS and the SDS Max. So you do need a good hammer drill that's you know, a rotary hammer that takes SDS type bits. But man, what a difference. So big recommend on that.
Get up. And then?
So we're gonna put it on that.
Ah,
Set it down.
okay. Let me hold it.
And then we'll put this right on top.
Oh, I see. Got it. You want to hold it once you are here? Go around like what you do here.
Actually, it's those. They go, the flat button side goes from this side. This side. This.
Your way.
Do I need to lift it up?
No, you're good. You were good. You were good. Your way.
Yeah, go that way and let's come back at it.
Okay. There. There. Okay, where is it set? Hold on, let me clean it up. Oh my goodness gracious. That is great.
Happens when you live on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. Comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, it's because we're not in the right way. It has, yeah, like that, yeah.
Come up or what?
Hold on.
Wow, like that?
No.
And swing around
No.
like monkeys.